Hi, I'm Channing. Over the next 2 weeks I'm going to attempt to live in an environment so totally different and foreign to me. I'll attempt to survive in my own house without my wife, just surrounded by these dying house plants and dirty dishes on Survivalman. Alright, this is getting ridiculous. Normally, when I shower, I like to finish my shower with some cold water. Kind of closes the skin pores and tightens everything up. And it's usually fairly easy to do when you've got a wife and daughter taking 2 baths each a day in the evening, but this is absurd how long it takes to get to the end of 130 gallons of solar assisted hot water to get to the end to the cold water. I feel like I'm about ready to die of heat stroke. I've been in here for an hour and a half and this water's no colder than when I first started. I think I'm just going to get out. I don't think I'm going to get to the cold. Okay, now I gotta try to feed myself somehow. And I've looked in the fridge here, and this is amazing how fast $250 worth of groceries goes when you got all your friends over every night. Gotta look in here, freezer, corn dogs, this'll work. We'll figure out what we're doing here. Preheat, no, frozen. For 18 minutes. This show is called Survivalman, not Eternity Man. Microwave. Okay, here we go. 60 seconds. For best results, flip corn dogs halfway through cooking. I don't think this is going to end up being worth it. The caloric output required for the nutritional gain here is just, it's not going to end up being worth the effort. I'm just going to have to go out and forage for something. Okay, now faced with a fairly challenging problem of water in the houseplants. There's got to literally be tens of them throughout the house that need a drink of water like every 5 days or so. And so the biggest issue I'm having with this point is I can't determine which ones are fake or real until I dump the water in and the water drains on like the wood below the plant. The fake ones don't have real soil apparently. So I've got a system now where I actually had a stroke of fortune where I've determined which ones are fake and real, and I've managed to label some of them so that in my watering I can just go around the house and at a glance determine which ones I'm going to try to water and not water the table. This is turning out to be a challenge. What we've got, I'm trying to get some sleep, get some rest, but I'm not able to do so. I'm surrounded by what I think are called decorative or ornamental pillows, and they're too thick to really put your head down on and get any sleep, but you don't want to put them on the ground. I've never seen her put them on the ground. I don't know what would happen. And it's like about 80-something degrees in here, and there's 20 blankets on this bed here. I don't think I'm going to be able to get any restful sleep in this situation tonight. Alright, this is the part of the day I'm actually pretty familiar with. I hunt for my keys and wallet, and just generally things that I would want to have first thing in the morning as I start my day off going to work. and they're typically in some place that's different, but somehow better than wherever I left them the night before. So I look around the house and I try to determine whether or not I have found the place. It takes a while. I'm almost always successful. Not over here. It could be almost anywhere, but you spend some time looking around and it just takes, well, this is weird. This is definitely weird. What I've got going here is, seems to be they're in exactly, everything is where I left it the night before. My keys, wallet, phone, I'm kind of ready to go. Trailer tags, elk hunting application. I'm going to be able to start my day rather quickly here. Now my biggest problem I face now is what to do with my extra time. Ollie, ollie, oxen, ring, ring, ring. Pretty good. I have an idea. Let's all go look for worms. I'll look for worms with you. Ooh, I found one.
Anything on your table with all of your Sorelli china, gorgeous with that.
Yeah, no, I want to order the Sham Wow.
And these are nice and tall. So
No,
your pillow
Sham Wow.
is 6 inches high, 3.5 inches in terms of your diameter.
Sham Wow?
In time.
No, this one is a golden apple here. This one's a golden apple. This one's something new called an apple pear. Think you can tell the difference? I know, you can smell the difference. You're going to be blindfolded though. Whew, all right, all done. Yeah, I think that's a warbler, Jake. Here, you want to see? Here, go ahead. All right, good deal. It's only 7:45. Got plenty of time to get to work here. Jake, load up. Come on, let's go to work. Violently churning, blue, and hot. If I learned one thing about survivaling, it's that if you watch others, you can be better at it. My wife's taught me that in this environment, it's best to use a moisturizer. I have found these here that I can actually drink internally, and at first I didn't think I was going to make it, but with a steady supply of these moisturizers here, I think I got a shot at this whole survival thing.